Uh, Hi. Good evening. Um, yeah, I'm sorry I cried. Okay, I'm not really sorry I cried. Just it's healthy, both physically and mentally. You cry once in a while. So yeah, so cool. Ah, yeah. Hey, let's make some money. Okay, Goldbach's conjecture. We gotta get this done and over with. Seriously. Okay. Come on. I do my best to prove this today, okay? Because that's the original plan. Proving this over the weekend, and because we have other things to talk about, okay? We cannot spend too much time here. Let me write this down before I erase. Okay. 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 I already wrote this down, so okay. Yeah. I need to write this down. Okay. Uh, so let's take a look at the twin prime case, the simplest case, right? I gotta grab my water. Excuse me. Let me get some beer too. Yeah. I cry so much. I need to rehydrate with water, and so funny. Yeah, crying is good. It's good for your health. So both emotionally and physically, physiologically. Okay, so yeah, it's cool. Okay. I don't know, of course, if you're a man, you should at least give some effort not to try. And trust me, I did. Sometimes the kids just can't have. Okay. Anyways, because we want some discipline, right? Anyways, uh, twin prime case. Okay. Yeah, that's this diagonal pattern, right? And we want to see why this happens. Two, 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 four, then two again. Uh, Whatever. let's pick 29 and 31, okay, because it's longer. Uh, okay, it's so too difficult to see for you to see. No problem. I move this down. All right, 29 and 31. We gotta get it going, okay? We don't really want to spend too much time here. We gotta get it this done and over with, okay? Because we got other things to talk about. So the prime gap, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 6, 4, 2, 6. Okay, so 29 plus 11 is 40. Okay. 29 plus 13, 42. So add 2. And then add 4. Twenty-nine plus 17, okay, so 29 plus 19, add 2, 48. 29 plus 23, add 6, so 54. Wait a minute. Thirteen, 17, 19, 23. I got this one wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So 29 plus 19, 23 plus 29, add 4, 52. Okay. 29 plus 29, 58. Add 6. Yes. Now, 31, yeah, it's just difference of 2, right? So, between columns. And then, uh, 29 plus 30, well, that's 60. 31 plus 31, yeah, 62. Okay. Now let's see the stripe pattern, okay, the diagonal correspondence between two columns, okay? This is odd. I must may have made some mistake here. Oh yeah, this is 50, right? Because uh, 31 plus 31, yeah, 19 plus 31, 50. My bad. Okay. Okay. So why is there such correspondence? All right. So that's what we're trying to find here. You got to understand this pattern, matching pattern. Okay. Why this happens? This is recurring pattern for twin primes. It's like dot dot dot, like Morse code, dot dot dot, nothing dot, nothing dot, then nothing nothing dot. Okay, we'll just do one more. Okay. Uh, okay. So dot dot dot, nothing dot, nothing dot, nothing nothing dot. Okay, it's always like this between twin primes. Okay, no matter how big the number gets, and we want to see why. I guess it's because between two between one, I mean the twin prime pair, the difference between the two is 2, right? Like 29, 31, or 7, 5 and 7, 11 and 13, right? And so on. 17 and 19, okay? Uh, so the second column in this twin prime, two columns, the second column is always ahead by 2, okay? So when you have this Goldbach column sequence, you have this prime gap, right? Like 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Wait. 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Oh, I must have made another mistake, huh? Okay. Uh, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Okay. Phew. So here we have dot, 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 and no dot, silence, because this is when skip happens, okay? The prime gap 4, okay? So Goldbach gap 4, Goldbach gap 4. Um, that's why this is not matching. Okay, instead of adding 2, you're adding 4. Okay, okay, okay. And but later on, it kind of picks up again, right? Uh, so you add 4, add 4. So the difference between the fourth column and last column number is still 2. It's just that it's not matching, okay, diagonally. Um, you're adding 4 instead of 2, okay. But later on, it kind of picks up again, okay. So because I see, I see. Now I see what's going on. So diagonal happens when the prime gap between two columns matches the prime gap here. Now I see. Dot dot dot, nothing dot, nothing dot, nothing nothing dot. Okay, okay, okay. Now I see it. This is very interesting. Good. Now we see, at least in the case of 2, and I'm suspecting it's general, okay? So this diagonal matching happens when the prime gap between these two numbers, columnar way, matches the prime gap right here. Okay. This is very significant, all right? For example, we take a regression, okay? You have diagonal of slope 2, okay, like 1 right, 2 up, right? Okay. We'll take a break, okay, and then yeah, we continue to observe. Very good, very good. Okay. In terms of 4, this green diagonal happens when you have this cousin prime pair and the prime gap in far left column is also matching. Okay, so cousin prime is gap 4. What I'm saying is you have this columnar horizontal gap, right? Like 2 2 2 2 4 2 4 2 4 6 2 6. Okay, so whenever this columnar prime gap matches this row prime gap, okay, this I mean it's confusing because it looks like vertical, horizontal, but actually it's vertical. Okay, this vertical prime gap matches horizontal prime gap, then you have this green light. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know it's kind of boring, right? That's what I drink when I do mathematics because it can be very boring. Ah, boy. But we are getting going somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay, we're getting something, right? Uh, let's make more example to demonstrate the point. Here, 13 and 17, prime gap 4 is their cousin primes, right? Okay. We do 19 and 23, okay, because it's longer. All right, so 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay, and 6. Yeah, we're exceeding the diagonal, but that's fine because pattern still holds true. Okay, diagonal pattern, stripe pattern. Okay, so all right. The right column, all you gotta do is add 4. All right, so see, we're getting the hang of it. It is getting better. We're understanding more and more of this. Do one more. Okay. No. Okay. Now let's draw the diagonal. Blue diagonal. Okay. Slope 2. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the pattern. So the green line, it happens when the vertical gap 4 matches the horizontal gap. Wait a minute. No, I should not say that. This is horizontal gap actually, okay? It's horizontal gap between two adjacent primes. This is the vertical gap, okay? So when horizontal gap 4, right? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. When that matches vertical gap right there, 4, 4, 4, then you have green, green, green. Okay, so yeah, very good, very good. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's take a break, okay? Mathematics, it's boring. Okay, so let's take it nice and slow. All right, let's just relax. It would be ideal if we prove this tonight, proving Goldbach's conjecture over the weekend. It'd be nice, right? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. let's do step by step. I show you my Hawaiian t-shirt. Okay, is it beautiful? Yeah. Let's just relax a little. Let me write this down though. Okay, this is important. We can express this green light, green line, green liner in mathematical fashion. Yeah, we can. Two 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 four two four two four six. 222424246. Okay. 222424626. And whenever okay. You see, whenever there's two here and two upstairs, you have green light. Okay, two. How about this guy? Yeah, same. Right. Yeah, you're exceeding the diagonal line, but that's fine. To make the picture complete, okay? So 222, right? So 222. Whenever they matches, three by three square, because we have 222 and 222, right? I wanted to show you, all right? Yeah. So it's like it's kind of like 0 and 1 boolean, right? It's like kind of like the Kronecker delta. Yeah, Kronecker delta or boolean hybrid. Okay, if I is equal to j, then 1, green line. If not, nothing, 0. Like here, you have 2 and 4, right? So that's why you don't have this green diagonal. Blue diagonal we'll think about later, okay? And red diagonal we'll think about later, alright? But first, let's do the green, because it's easiest. Alright. Very good. And when 4 and 4 matches, +11 +17, 18. Okay. So you have gap 4, right? And gap 4, 4 and 4 matches, like Kronecker delta or Boolean hybrid, Iverson bracket, okay. When I and j is equal, then you give it a green light. If not, nothing. Okay, 4 and 4 here, a prime gap, right? Sequence. 4 and 4 there. Yeah, you have it. Okay. 6 and 6 should be the same. Okay, let's just do the Swazang primes. Okay, we don't use that. We guys are talking about sexy prime. Nah, we don't do that. Okay, so 29 plus 19. Okay, okay, so this 6 over there, uh, 6 over here, so uh, 23 plus 19. No, 23 plus 29 should be 52. So yeah, I made a mistake here. And this guy, add 6 from the left column. Okay, so 50, 54, 56, 60, 66, 68. So green light here, 6 and 6 matching. Green light here, 6 and 6 matching. And let's do 2 more, okay, so that we get to the 6 guy down there. Okay. They will take a break, okay, so that's 10 and 9, 2 and 6, 50 and 56. And add 4, 54, 60. Add 6, 66. Add 2, 68. Add 6, 74. Okay. Yeah, we're getting the hang of it, right? 60 to 60, 68 to 68. Because you have 2, 6, 2, 6, they're matching, so green light. Okay? Very good. We came a long way. I'll zoom this in for you before we take a break, okay? So that you can take a screenshot, see what I'm saying. Okay? Now let me write this down. This is cool. I seriously doubt anybody has ever done this before, like this, in this way. Okay, so yeah, additive set theory. Yeah, I acknowledge their contribution, and maybe I was subconsciously inspired by that, or maybe I came up with this on my own. Whatever, right? But the Wikipedia article about additive set theory, I ran into it because I was looking at biography of Professor Freeman Dyson. Uh, then it led to Dyson transformation, and then additive set theory, and then Goldbach's conjecture. Okay, yeah. So additive set theory, yeah, that's how I kind of ran into this whole problem. Okay, so let's acknowledge that. But I seriously doubt anybody has ever done it like this. I doubt it. All right. maybe they tried for a while and then they stopped maybe, but we go all the way. Okay, so what I have here, can you see? Yeah, it's like kind of like an adjacency matrix, but not exactly. Um, it's kind of like Kronecker delta-ish, right? So we'll abstract this after a break. Okay, you're gonna get rid of everything else and extract and abstract the prime gap sequence, and we'll make a brand new matrix. All right. Right. Let's take a break. Prime gap matrix. Okay, so very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, we are approaching this, linear algebra, kinda, just a little bit. Okay, so I have to true to my words. I zoom this in for you. Okay. Good enough. Good. Okay. Let's grab a brand new whiteboard, alright? Because we found something very significant here. So it deserves, what we found here deserves some new whiteboard. So we call it prime gap matrix, okay? It's nice and warm here, so I'm gonna take off this jacket. Stay. There. Woo! I'm gonna take off this long pants because I have short pants on knees, alright? Doesn't have to be PG-13. It's just hot. Now I'm cold. I put that back on. I'm sorry. Just kidding. Okay, so yeah. What we are doing here is we are building arsenal, right? Metaphysical arsenal. Okay, because this is like war campaign, metaphysical war. Okay, our objective, it's like we are attacking gold box conjecture. Okay, we want to prove it. Okay, so we need some tools. If weapon analogy, war analogy offends you, okay, let me rephrase that. Hmm? I'm a pacifist too. Okay, I don't like wars. I believe in sure diplomacy. Okay, so I have to agree with President Barack Obama on that. Okay, as opposed to President Trump. Okay, so I mean, yeah, President Barack Obama was hugely popular internationally, right? Uh, Potentially the most single internationally popular president of the United States. Okay, so because he was very good at diplomacy. We gotta give him that, right? Yeah, he's cool. Okay, so uh, how about home building? We need tools to do that, right? You need hammer, chainsaw, nail gun, level. Well, is it too sound too violent? Okay, let me give you another example, another analogy. How about sewing? You need needle, thread, right? Button, cloth, right? Does that go down better? I'm quoting from what 24 series again. Okay, so okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so yeah, we are building some tools. Okay, to attack this problem, big problem, gold box conjecture. We need some allies. How about that? Huh? Now my legs are getting cold, so I gotta grab this blanket. Okay. Uh, I can sing you some songs later on, like "The Beautiful South." When I'm 84, when I'm 54, I dream on you. Love that song. I love "The Beautiful South." It's British band, not very well known in America, but I was so surprised to find that uh, there's this local karaoke bar, and they use this app to request a song. So I guess it's kind of like international, national kind of app. They, or maybe at least national, they had beautiful South songs, several. Okay, so I was very surprised. So I guess some Americans know about beautiful South, but I can tell that's just not international app but national because they didn't have too many of that. Beautiful South, they have like 5 songs over there. Okay, one of them, yeah, their flagship song, "Song for Forever," right? I sing song for you later. Okay, so prime gap we express in green, right? So it will be very small matrix. 2224, 2424, 626. 2224, 2424, 626. Okay? We're gonna expand the concept of a matrix. Okay, we do this a lot here in this humanological mathematics. Uh, Many times we observe that we realize that the existing mathematical language is not powerful enough to handle the kind of problem that we are solving. Okay, so we have sometimes we expand the gamut of mathematical language. We make it more powerful. Many times we borrow some concept from computer science, computer programming. Okay, like Boolean hybrid, for example. Okay, yeah, also known as Iverson bracket. This particular direction of generation of Kronecker data. Okay, um, who came up with that first? Yeah, Mr. Once Professor Iverson, who came up with this computer programming language, APL, A programming language. Okay, he's American computer scientist, and professor in computer science in Stanford, Professor Donald Knuth. He, not to be confused with President Donald Trump. Okay, Professor Donald Knuth. All right, he kind of popularized a little bit, advocated for Iverson bracket. Okay, I independently rediscovered that, and I called it Boolean hybrid. Okay, because that's exactly what it is. All right, but here we don't need that much generalization. Kronecker delta will do. All right, so what's the expansion of mathematical language? Uh, Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, so indexation is start from zero. Okay, that's all there is. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it's supposed to be blue, okay, but so let's use this from blue. Okay, this is J. J. This is I. Okay. Matrix index. So it starts from zero. Okay, so that's the very small expansion of mathematical language. Okay, now this prime gap matrix, right? We just call it A, right? Okay, Aij is equal to, oh, so we'll take a break very soon. Okay, so the concept is this, all right? So you have this matrix, right? When the row and column matches, we give it 1. If not, 0. Okay? So it should be the same upstairs, downstairs, right? Yeah, it's matrix linear algebra. Okay. Now 4. Okay. You can see this, right? Yeah. If not, let me just stick off green. Legwork, right? Tedious job, laborious. It always pays off. All right. So let's be patient. Okay. 6. Finally, 1, 0, 1. 2. I'm just copying from prior ones. Pre- yeah. Okay. So yeah, just copying it down. Now we're gonna take a break, but before that, I'm gonna give you an assignment, a quiz. Okay? This is a matrix. You have indices, right? Express A, I, J, which is entry in this matrix, in terms of Kronecker delta. Okay? When I and J is larger than 0. Okay? And what I mean by that is we have zeros row. Okay, so this is like A, set of A, 0, uh, J. Okay, so okay, and this guy is, and J is larger than 0. This guy is called A, I, 0, zeros column. Okay, and when I is more than 0. Okay, so that's the slight expansion of linear algebra. Okay, now I gave you A0J and AI0. Okay, express, fill in the blank, express this guy is equal to Kronecker delta something something. Okay, express that. Okay, I'm giving you too much. Okay, let's take 5 minutes. Okay, but if you are not familiar with Kronecker delta, yeah, please. The world's knowledge is in your hand, your cell phone. Okay, yeah. If you want to look it up. Okay, and fill in the blank. I gave you way too much. All right. Let's take 5. Uh, yeah. Okay. Let me clean up my place. Oh no, I may need that. So yeah. Now I'm getting cold. Let's turn on the heater. Okay. Did you get it? If not, don't worry. We'll do it together. Let me put on my long pants. It's cold. Global warming or not, it is still Alaska, okay? So, oh boy. And it is still winter, yes. I'm giving you some extra time, okay, so you can do it yourself, alright? Oh, let me grab my water too. Fill in the blank, okay? If you want to. I'm gonna put my socks on as well. I'm very sensitive about temperature, okay? So. You ready? I kind of gave you away. Gave you too much. Okay, that's it. Kroneco Delta AI0 A0J. It's very bulky, right? Superscript, subscript. So I'd rather use a Boolean hybrid that I independently rediscovered. But later on, I looked it up and generalization of Kroneco Delta and voila, Iverson bracket. Okay. Somebody discovered that way before I did. Okay. But you're gonna use just we're gonna call it Boolean hybrid. Okay. Instead of bracket, we use just regular parentheses. Okay, that's all there is. Boolean hybrid. Okay, if it is equal 1, if not 0, right? There you have it. Iverson bracket, okay? It's the same. Boolean hybrid, Iverson bracket. Just change the parentheses into bracket, but yeah, I'd rather just use regular parentheses. We call it Boolean hybrid, okay? So there you have it. This is expansion of mathematical language because inside of this Iverson bracket or Boolean hybrid, any Boolean expression can be in there. And if that Boolean expression is true, it gives out 1, return 1. It's like if then else. Return, if it's false, return 0. Yeah, we're borrowing this computer programming concept. Okay, it can be seen that way, right? Of course, back in the days of Mr. Kronecker, is it German? I don't know. Herr Kronecker. They didn't have much computer science, but back then, but okay. Good. What is AI0? It is GI, the gap sequence, prime gap sequence. Okay, so let me have some Toms. Vodka way too strong, so. Ooh. Oh, next step. So now we are identified when this green diagonal happens, right? Which is very cool, all right? We came a long way, all right? So we are getting somewhere, okay? I do believe we can do this. Proof of Goldbach conjecture, because there has to be a reason why it is so, okay? There has to be. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I know how to do this blue diagonal, all right? And I will share it with you shortly, okay? Our progress is accelerating, okay? I told you uh, this systematic enumeration method, it always works, in my experience and observation, all right? It has always worked. So we're gonna get it. Code box contextual, yeah, we make it happen. Okay? Because we are using systematic enumeration method. Okay, this legwork, very laborious, very humble, low tech. It always worked. Okay, if you ask me. All right. Blue diagonal. Okay, the slope two. Yeah. Red diagonal. We also know what that is. I share it with you. Okay. It's something really cool. Okay. After 5 minutes break. Okay. It kind of comes to me as a shock that there's some ordering, there's some cosmos in this seemingly chaotic, random world, as difficult as prime number, prime gap sequence. But we are observing some kind of ordering. Some out of chaos, we observe some cosmos. Okay, I share that with you. Wow. We take 5, okay? So, and because we're gonna need another whiteboard, right? So. Okay, let's slow down a little bit, okay? Take a picture of this and then. Okay, good enough. Ooh. Okay. We'll do the blue diagonal, okay? The slope number two. Uh, and I'll share with you my discovery here. Our discovery, okay? So, you know, I'm interested in politics, okay? So, my political friends, they all advise me don't say I, say we, so that you can connect to people. Okay? Yeah. Over the years, I learned a lot from my political friends. They give me sound advices. I'm running for Alaska State Senate, by the way. Alaska State Senate, and I'm also running for federal presidency as well. Okay, so yeah, nothing serious. You know, just another weird hobby of mine, right? Yeah. Yeah, you heard it right. I'm running for president as a hobby. Okay. Also as an activism, okay, as a protest, right? Yeah. Okay. Blue diagonals happen when two adjacent uh, prime gap numbers, you add them up, 2 plus 2 become 4, right? When that addition, summation matches up with the 4. Okay? Okay? 2 plus 2, 4, right? 4. 4. Okay? You know, we drew this big, gigantic whiteboard full of this Goldbach triangle, right? And we make connections. That's how I found out. So again, the systematic enumeration method always works. Okay, it always gives us some results, guaranteed. Okay, 100%. You always find something. Because it pays off. Legwork, labor, totem model. It always pays off. Okay, so how about 4 and 2? 2 and 4, 6, right? Yeah, they blue diagonal. Okay, 2 and 4, 6. 2 and 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, right? And 4 plus 2 is also 6. Right? Yeah, it works like magic. Now we're gonna grab another whiteboard and express this. Uh, let's do some more, okay? So 2, 2, 2, 4. 2, so 14. Ah, mistake. So to arrive at 30, it's either you add 2 from 28 or add 4 from 26. Okay? Yep, it's prime gap numbers. Okay? It's like delta, right? Differential, right? Increment in this gold box matrix. Okay. So you have 2 and 2, right? And you have 4. So there should be somewhere this blue line somewhere. Uh, I'm going the opposite way. Okay, so 2 plus 2 and 4. There should be blue line somewhere. Ah, got it. This guy, ladies and gentlemen, okay. 12 and 12, right? And 14 and 14. Slope, 1.5. 2 right, 1 up. So this 12 to 12 correspond to 12 to 12 and 14 to 14 correspond to 14 to 14. Okay, so very good. 18 to 18, let's see. I mean, beyond that, you have 4 and 2, 4 and 2, so we gotta find all the way down like 6, and we're not gonna do that, okay? So this is enough, alright? So, okay. Now, we're gonna have to find this uh, matrix for, how did you name that? Prime gap matrix, right? For the green liners. But we're gonna have prime gap matrix for blue liners, okay? Um, and that it will be like this. We'll put this column as minus first column. And zeros column, we're gonna do the addition between two adjacent gap prime gap numbers. And then we can do the same way, same fashion, uh, just like Kronecker delta, right? 0 or 1. Okay? And we come up with matrix expression for it. We'll use Boolean hybrid though. Okay, no more Kronecker delta because it gets too bulky. Subscript, superscript, no. There's no need for it. Okay? Yeah, we'll use Iverson bracket. I mean, Boolean hybrid, also known as Iverson bracket. Okay, we're gonna use that. All right. Yeah, we're going somewhere. Now we are understanding how this gold box triangle matrix is structured. There's this, it looks chaotic, but there's this ordering. I think we can prove it. Gold box conjecture, okay? Maybe not tonight, perhaps we need another week or so. Okay? So I request for 1 week extension, alright? But we are making very solid progress here. Okay? Because gold box matrix, that's the key, right, to proving in this gold box conjecture. Alright? What we gotta prove is the nth gold box triangle contains all the even numbers between 2 and from 2 all the way to n plus first prime number minus 1. That's all we gotta prove. Okay, so to prove that, we need to understand what this Goldbach triangle, Goldbach matrix is about. And we are understanding now why numbers repeat. Okay? Yeah. We may have to come up with some theorems, okay? And then use those theorems as tools to solve this bigger problem, Goldbach's conjecture. Okay, so yeah. We are going somewhere, okay, so yeah. I mean, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Alright, let's take 5 minutes. Okay, and we'll grab another whiteboard and express this prime gap matrix for slope 2. Then maybe with slope 1.5. Okay? How about the red diagonal, the slope 3? Yeah, it's adding up 3 of them. Alright, and then 2 plus 2 plus 2, or 2 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 2 plus 4, add up to 6, right? So when prime gap, this horizontal prime gap number is 6, you always have this red line. Okay? Yeah. Very cool. I told you it pays off to do all these hundreds of auditions, writing it all down, and coloring it, connecting the dots, right? To observe some behaviorism, some repeating pattern, right? It did. Okay. Indeed, it did. Okay. I told you. Because I use this systematic enumeration method a lot to construct this pyramid numbers, Euclidean triangle or Euclidean rectangle. Okay, uh, yeah, and it always pays off. Paid off. Okay, so we are humbling ourselves before God, so to speak. Okay, paying the price. All right, let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Very good. expressing these blue lines with, as a matrix, right? Boolean matrix like zeros and ones, that's just too easy, right? So I'm not inclined to do that mechanical step again, okay? We know what it is, right? We know how to do it, so I'll just leave it as homework or exercise if you want to, but we're not doing it, all right? Let's just think, all right? And observe. In a conceptual fashion, right? Let's try to understand, okay? So, and before that, better yet, let's take a break from mathematics. We'll talk about something else. How about Twilight Zone series? I'm a huge fan, okay? There's some episodes I really like that I watch over and over again. Like, there's one episode called The Absolute Man. It's about librarian, okay? And I like that actor. Those actors, oh, they're just great artists. Okay, the black and white movie. And I was watching this Charlie Chaplin movie, The Circus. Oh, fantastic movie, right? Great storyline. Black and white, and it's also silent movie too. Okay. So there's some special effect there. Okay, so anyways, yeah. Some other episode I really like. The monster is due at Main Street, something like that, and then time enough at last, right? Amazing episodes, right? So okay, let's get back to this. All right, we took enough break. Okay. Let's look at Goldbach triangle. Okay, you have triangle one, triangle two, triangle three, right? All we need to prove is that nth Goldbach triangle give you complete coverage of some even numbers. Okay, up to some number. And if we prove that, then we are done. That's the proof of Goldbach's conjecture. All right. Let's try to think why that's the case. Okay. We know the very first number in Goldbach's matrix is 2, which is even number. And we also know all the prime gap numbers are even numbers in our convention. Okay, that's why we excluded 2 and included 1. Okay? To make it easier to prove. Alright? The equivalence of our kind of pseudo Goldbach conjecture and the traditional Goldbach conjecture, yeah, equivalence between the two parameters, it should be not difficult to prove. All right, so we just go ahead and solve something easier than that. All right, we call it quasi Goldbach conjecture. Okay, because we are excluding 2, including 1. But back in the days when they came up with this conjecture, Goldbach and Euler, they they included 1 as prime number. Okay, so this is kind of original, all right? But we're excluding 2, all right? It doesn't matter, all right? So not for now. Let me turn off the heater. It's getting too hot. Okay. All right. Let's just observe, okay? The third gold box triangle, 2, 4, 6, 6, 8, 10, right? It gives us complete coverage of even numbers from 2 to 6 at least. Like n plus first minus 1, 6. Oh, that's easy, right? It goes way more than that. It gives you complete coverage from 2 to all the way to 10. Okay? Now, fourth gold box triangle, 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 8, 10, 10, 12, 14. Okay? It gives you complete coverage from 2 to 10, and it go further than that. Now, fifth gold box triangle. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, but not 20 though. That's interesting. But we don't need 20, okay? What we want to prove is it gives you complete coverage up to 13 minus 1, 12. Okay? And it does. Now, 6 gold box triangle, okay? Let's do one more. Six gold box triangle. Give you complete coverage until 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20, and 22, 24, 26. Okay, let's roll back. Fifth gold box triangle. What kind of coverage does it give us? Up to 18. Because it doesn't have 20. Okay? Fourth gold box triangle. Give you complete coverage up to 14. Okay. I'm trying to see some pattern, okay? 6 gold box triangle, coverage until 26, which is twice of 13, okay? And fifth gold box triangle give you coverage up to 20, but not up to 22 though. Fourth gold box triangle give you coverage up to 14, which is twice of 7, okay? So our hypothesis is kind of like that. Maybe it gives you complete coverage up to 2 times 13. 6 gold box triangle give you coverage of even numbers up to twice of this 6 prime, 26. And sometimes less than that, but kind of nearby. Okay, so yeah, that's our working hypothesis. Just about. Okay? Like here. 7th gold box triangle give you complete coverage up to 30. Not quite 34. Twice of 17, the 7th prime. Okay, so that's our working hypothesis. This is missing 32, okay, so which is right here. This guy was missing 20, right? Which is right here. Okay, maybe there's some relation there. Okay? Why stop here? 8th gold box triangle. You have 38, right? 36, 34? Yes. 32, 30, 28, 26. Yes. So it looks like there's some inheritance concept going on. Okay, because n plus nth gold box triangle, it adds just one column of length n, but it inherits n minus first triangle for free, right? Okay. Maybe we can do something like mathematical induction, because there's a succession concept, inheritance, and recurrence relationship, n and n minus 1. Okay? Okay. Yeah, we can use mathematical induction. So as we add one column, what kind of contribution do we give? What kind of new even numbers are we adding to the previous triangle? Okay. Okay. I know how to do this because I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, Euclidean triangle, pyramid number, just on my own, in this 200 lost episodes, or pre-Delovian 500 episodes. Okay, yeah, I've been doing this for even before that, just on my own. Okay, I've been doing this very long time. Okay, systematic enumeration method. So, okay, mathematical induction. Okay. By the way, if we end up proving this, we'll dedicate it to Mr. Professor Bogorzelsky, who dedicated his life to gold box conjecture. Probably okay. He deserved that honor. All right. So, okay. Let's observe. Okay. From fourth gold box triangle, not conjecture. Okay, to fifth gold box triangle. What are we adding? So fourth, we have complete coverage up to 14. Right. Next, we are adding 16, 18, but not 20. Okay, so we have complete coverage up to 18. From 16 to 18, we are adding two new even numbers, 16 and 18. Okay, next, we are adding 20. That's it, not 22 yet. Next, you're adding 22. Well, 24 was before, and 26 was before, and 28. Okay, good, 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 good. And 30. Next, we are adding 32. 34 was always there, and we are adding 36 and 38. We are accelerating in our progress. Okay, we are observing something, discovering something. Okay, so this is very good. Let's take a break. Okay. Whatever I talk about, I share it with you. All right. After 5 minutes. Okay. Thank you for being with me. We're gonna get this. All right. Hopefully tonight. I think we can. I have to be religiously neutral because in the world there are people with different religions. Okay, but no matter who your God is, let's thank God for giving us something to do. Okay, because they say, right, idle hand is idle hands are devil's playground, right? And God gave us this good homework project so that we don't get into any troubles, right? Yeah. Jesus also said, pray unless lest you should fall into temptations. In humanological Christianity, prayer means labor. All right, we call it labor and prayer. Yeah, work or study. Okay. Yeah, we are working, we are studying, so that we don't fall into hands of the devil, the temptation. Okay, idle hands, devil's playground is same thing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a break from this. Okay. I'm registered Republican, but I have my own ideas. Okay, I don't necessarily agree with all this Republican Party platform. For example, like pro-life, I'm pro-choice. Okay, and people know that. That's why I'm not gonna get any party support. That's why Republicans will not vote for me. That's why I will never get past primary. Okay, in any election. So what? Yeah, it's a hobby. Okay, no big deal. It's just my pretext to get out there, meet people, as opposed to just stay in my room here all the time. Okay. So this is entertainment room and also humanology, University of Humanology and one man show stand up. I'm too lazy to stand up, so sit down comedy. Humanology studio. Yeah. But because I'm running for Alaska Senate, yeah, every Saturday evening, yeah, I go out, go to a local restaurant to be seen because I'm running for Alaska State Senate. But that's just pretext, okay? To go out there and meet people, okay? So, yeah. My neighbors, locals, towners, okay? Yeah, they're great people, okay? So, okay. Let's see what even numbers get added. All right. Yes, this prime gap number adding added to the previous column. Okay. That's the numbers that get added. Okay. If all the prime gap numbers are twos, then it's too easy, right? Yeah. Of course, gold box triangle give you always complete coverage of even numbers up to two times nth prime number. Okay. But the difficulty is that the challenge is that not every prime pair adjacent prime pair is twin prime pair. Okay. Sometimes prime gap is 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. Then later on, 10 comes later. 12 comes later. Okay. Before that, there was 14 all of a sudden. Okay. That was quite a shocker. Okay. That was a big surprise to me. All right. It is challenging problem. Okay. I get it. I got paraphrasing from X Files. Okay. Because I like this episode. was that first person shooter. Okay, it's about video game, right? Three-dimensional video game. I love that episode. Okay, X Files. Okay. So what we are betting on is this leading, horizontal leading and vertical lagging. Okay, horizontally it always go way far ahead, when vertically is way far back, like 2 2 2 4. When we are dealing with 6 to 6, like 10 14 prime gap later, prime gap number, but you vertically you go way ahead, very fast. But I mean horizontally, okay. But vertically, you just do very slow and far behind. 2 2 2 4 2. Okay. So that's what we are betting on. Okay. That has to do with complete coverage, this relative speed between horizontal direction and fast horizontal direction and slower vertical direction. Okay. I can think abstractly like this because I've been doing this systematic enumeration method for a very long time. Okay, even before I started recording this humanology series with just pencil and paper, I've been doing this for decades. Okay, yeah. Even when I was in Korea, when I was in Wisconsin, yeah. First time I tried this is I wanted to come up with some simpler proof in when I was in Korea high school. Yeah, Fermat's last conjecture. It's not theorem. Fermat's last conjecture, but yeah, Professor Andrew Wiles, he proved it, right? But I wanted to I read in the news, right? 1990s, something like that. Okay, I wanted to come up with a simpler proof, though. Okay, so that's what where it all began. All right, we'll take 5 minutes break and some vocal rest. Okay, let me continue. We have 1 hour left, so night is young. Okay, what time is it? 9:30. Yeah, night is young. Okay, let's take 5 minutes, please. Woo. Alright, we're back. Um, let's see here. This is Alaskan bull kelp, right? Last Christmas time, last year, 2019, I went to Homo, Alaska. It's like 7 hours. Well, because I drive slow, okay? Some people say it's 5 hours drive, but to me, it took 7 hours. Because I take frequent breaks. Not only when I do here, humanology, mathematics. When I drive, yeah, I take frequent breaks. When I drive long distance, okay? I just stop by gas station, okay? Yeah, take frequent breaks. It took me 7 hours from the valley to Homo, Alaska. Okay, it's fishing town and yeah, it's beautiful town. I heard about Homo, Alaska. I met some people from there, so I had to check it out. Okay, I saw sea otter on Christmas Day, December, right? Alaska winter, right? But Homo, Alaska is warmer, all right? It's farther south, right? That was cool. Okay. Last year's Halloween, I went to San Diego because if you're a lawyer, okay, you have to take this continuing legal education classes. In Alaska, something like 9 credit general and 3 credits ethics, right? So yeah, I went to San Diego to take this continuing legal education class, and it has to do with politics, so I couldn't possibly miss. It was not free, but in Alaska we get permanent fund dividend, something like that, PFD money. It's like $1,000, and last year it was like uh, something like $1,500. Okay, all year. Okay, so yeah, I took that PFD money and then I took the vacation. 1 week package, which is like $1,000. And the CLE class, continuing legal education, it was like $500. Okay, no more matches. Okay, so I could not resist. Huh? PFD money, vacation money, right? Once a year, right? Before that, I went to Denver, Colorado. Again, yeah, back then I wasn't a lawyer because still I didn't pass the Alaska bar exam, so but I still was patent clerk and patent agent, right? Although I didn't practice it, but yeah, they have this patent law class that was free. Okay, so and that year the PFD was just $1,000. So yeah, 1 week package. So I went to Denver, Colorado. Okay, to take this patent law classes. Yeah, it's continuing legal education as well. Okay, so yeah, Denver, Colorado, San Diego, California, beautiful, beautiful towns, right? Amazing people too. Okay, yeah. Beautiful people, good town. Yeah. I have some fond memories. Don't get me wrong. I didn't get picture something. I didn't get laid or anything. Okay. Yeah, I went to clubs. Of course I do. Because I love clubs. Okay. Yeah. But I go there by myself. I come back to my motel room by myself. Okay. I don't fool around. I don't. Even here in Alaska, yeah, sometimes I go to clubs, bars. I go there by myself. I come back home by myself. Okay, I don't fool around, right? Okay. Yeah, Hawaiian t-shirt. Okay, it's very kind of Alaskan style. Like this is Ida tribe, Alaskan tribe, right? Their fashion is very bold. sometimes a little bit scary. Okay, Ida tribe. Okay, the great artists, kind of like Juneau, down Juneau, like very southwest Alaska. Ida, they're very famous for their arts and craft and their pattern. It's a Hawaiian T-shirt, but it's kind of like Ida style, a little bit scary, very bold, very creative. Okay, Ida tribe, it did something else. Okay, I saw them dancing. Alaskan tribes, they have traditional dancing style and they have with their costume, this pattern. Ida, they are something else. Okay, they are really artsy and very bold patterns, even scary sometimes. Okay, they're something else. Alaskan natives. Okay, Hawaiian natives, Hawaiian T-shirt, beautiful, right? Hawaiian traditional dancing. It's not all about hula. Okay, Hawaiian dancing style is very spiritual. Okay, yeah, I saw some of their Hawaiian dancing competition. I'm like, oh, blew my mind away, right? I mean, on YouTube, okay, blew my mind away. It's so spiritual, like there's something else, okay. I have huge admiration for these native cultures in Africa, Polynesia, native American Indians. Okay, huge wealth of knowledge. Do you know how they do you know how they trap fish? They make this funnel shape with three bricks, three branches, and just put it on the water, creeks. So fish just come without any bait. Fish just go down this funnel, right, out of curiosity, and it's narrowing down, so they cannot turn back because it's so long and narrow funnel with three bricks, three cords, right? And after a couple of days, they just harvest all these trapped fish there. Okay. American Indians, okay. So yeah, I know some of their techniques, know-hows, how to trap. Okay, survival skill out there, living off the land. Because I studied it. Edible plants, yes, I did study. Okay, what's poisonous, what's edible plants. Yeah, American natives, Alaskan natives. Okay, huge fan. Hawaiian natives, huge fan. Okay, yeah, fantastic people. But I'm sorry, I'm anti-tattoo piercist. Okay, anti-sugar fatist, anti-gayist, anti-marijuanaist. Okay, no matter what that means. Anti-ultra-internationalist, no matter what that means. Uh, how do you define those terms? I'm not in liberty to tell you those definitions of those terms. Okay? Because this is public domain. We, humanologists, we are against a certain set of ideologies, but we are not against people. We love everyone. Like Christians say, hate the sin, but do not hate sinners. Because we are all sinners, just like Jesus said. Judge not, lest thou be judged. Right? Yeah, golden rule, right? I'm not sure it's pre-Diluvian or in this 200 lost episodes, but I did come up with mathematical equation that expresses Jesus' golden rule. We'll do it at some point. It's in the list of things that I want to do. I want to talk about in this humanity series. Okay? Yeah, I have so many things to tell you, share with you. All right? Because over the years, I'm 41 years old. I didn't just sleep my life away. I studied, I thought, and I discovered so many different things. I want to I want to share it with you. Okay? And now that my mouth is clean, it took me a long time to learn this verbal diplomacy, okay? But now I have it. It's like key unlocking the door between my brain and your perception, okay? The obstacle between that was like my dirty mouth. The Old Testament, because I'm a huge fan of Bible, I read Bible cover to cover thrice. Once in Old Korean, second in Modern Korean, and third in, yes, Old English, King James version. Okay, cover to cover. I know Bible like the back of my hand. Okay, because I have good memory. Why? Yes, I don't smoke marijuana. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm offending you. Okay, you may have some medical condition that prevents you from smoking cigarettes. But you wanna have some fun, okay? Yeah, that's why you smoke marijuana. That's fine, all right. But in general, if you don't have specific medical condition that prevents you from smoking cigarettes, my recommendation, okay, cigarettes better than marijuana, unless you have some medical condition that prevents you from smoking tobacco, okay? Unless you have some medical condition that prevents you from drinking alcohol, alcohol is better than opioid. That's my opinion. Okay? Okay. Because tobacco and alcohol is the safest medicine. Why? Because tobacco, alcohol, it has passed the test of time and space and cultures and races. Sure, coffee, tea, chai, yeah, caffeine. It did pass the test of time and space and culture as well. Do I do caffeine? I drink this diet soda, diet Coke, diet Pepsi. Yeah, they have some caffeine. I used to drink coffee, espresso, but it's starting to give me this constipation. Okay, when I was studying for LSAT in Los Angeles, California, so I stopped drinking coffee and espresso because it gave me this constipation. Okay, so yeah, I stopped doing that. Okay, so but I drink diet Coke, diet Pepsi at once in a while. It they do have caffeine, right? Yeah. Because when I was studying for LSAT in Los Angeles, California, as a computer programmer, studying for LSAT law school admission test, I would just doze off like this. I need some caffeine, right? I used to drink this energy drink, 6 hour whatever, Red Bull, coffee, espresso. And it started giving me this constipation. Okay, so I stopped taking all those. All right. Yeah, this blue kelp that I picked up in the washed up shore, sandy beach in Homo, Alaska. Okay, I picked them up, washed off. All right, all the sand because I picked up this washed up blue kelp in Homo, Alaska seashore. And sometimes I cook with it, cook blue kelp. I froze it in the freezer, and the rest it go to vodka. Okay, because I'm a drinker. Okay, this is something I learned from Korea. China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan, okay, yeah, they have this medicinal drinks. You put some edible vegetables, edible plants, sometimes seeds, flowers, not seeds, okay, but flowers, mushrooms, okay, in strong liquor. They call it medicinal drink, 약주. How do you spell it? You have these prime numbers and gold box, even numbers, right? Western, right? Arabic numbers, right? Middle Eastern, but Middle East is still west to us, Asians, right? 약주, okay? Medicinal liquor. It's been such a long time. If you are Chinese, you may be laughing at me, right? Maybe there's something like this. I don't know. It's been such a long time. Okay, it means medicine. Okay, 약 in Korean pronunciation. Zero consonant. A, Y, A, ya, and Korean G. All right, 약, 주 means liquor, alcohol. I think this is how you write it. Okay, Korean J, Korean U, 약주. Okay, medicinal alcohol. You have the strong liquor in Asia, all right? It's not vodka, but Asians they have their own version of strong liquor. Okay, they can be very strong, all right? Just like vodka, okay? And they put all these edible plants in there. So edible plants they give out minerals, vitamins, okay? Medicinal liquor, okay? A very Asiatic way, all right? Also Russians they do that too. Like chaga mushroom vodka, chaga vodka. You know, a couple of years ago I had some chaga that I picked up when I was hiking. Okay, chaga is not very easy to find, right? It's not as easy to find as horseshoe mushroom that I have right here. Okay, horseshoe mushroom is common, right? I just picked this up in my backyard, right? To find chaga, it's not very easy. Okay, so I used to have chaga vodka. Okay, yeah, Russians, Eurasian, whatever. Yeah, they come in a Eurasiatic continent. Okay, so yeah, we have something in common, right? We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, we have 30 minutes left. Night is still young. Yeah, Asian males they drink alcohol, they smoke cigarettes. But look at them. And look at us, Americans, okay? Many Americans, they don't drink, like President Trump. He does not drink alcohol. He don't smoke cigarettes. But President Barack Obama, he drank alcohol, beer, and he smoked cigarettes. Who's healthier? Who's fitter? President Barack Obama. President Trump, obese, right? He do sugar and fat. He eats ice creams and sugar fat, right? He's obese. His employee, Secretary of the State, Mike Pompeo, Mr. Mike Pompeo, obese, right? FAT, CAT. But I'm not in liberty to pronounce that phrase for you because people are watching me. Okay? FAT space CAT. Yeah, President Trump, Secretary of the State, Mr. Mike Pompeo, okay? Obese, sugar fat, they may not drink alcohol, they may not smoke cigarette, but look at President Barack Obama. He smoked cigarettes, he drank alcohol, beer, right? But he was so athletic. He ran, He was fit. He didn't have any pot belly. Okay? He was so appreciative of our other cultures too. That's why he was so diplomatic, and that's why he was so hugely popular internationally. That's what Republicans should learn from Democrats. It's not all about America. No. President Barack Obama understood that. Let's appreciate Democrats. They're Americans too. They're not our enemies. Yeah. I mean, they're not perfect people. It's good to have two party system so that we can teach each other, learn from each other, checks and balances, criticize each other, correct each other, yin and yang, alright, plus and minus. We'll take a break, okay? I mean, dualism, yin and yang, Tai Chi symbol, plus and minus, minus plus, dualism, double dualism, okay? It came from China, but China, they have only one party, right? So when we appreciate Chinese philosophy, we are not talking about today's China. We are talking about old China, like centuries, even millennia ago. Okay? Right. I mean, we love Chinese, but yeah, one party system, yeah, they can do better, okay? So, human rights crisis, yeah. We'll take five, okay? We have like 20 minutes left. Okay, you know what? Let's have some fun. Okay, we're gonna act. We do some acting. All right. Mathematics. Yeah, we'll put this behind us. Okay. 'Cause we did enough service to mathematics. All right. So now let's just relax. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. What time is it? Maybe 10 o'clock. So we have about 2 hours of weekend, okay? But in this episode, we only have 10 minutes, okay? Let's make the best use of this, right? Let's act. Let's be actors. You know, we have to decentralize Hollywood entertainment industry, and we have to decentralize ESPN sports industry. It should be more localized, more distributed. All right. You have. I'm repeating myself because I talked about this in 200 lost episodes. Okay, so if I ever become the president of the United States, I'm not gonna make any law because that's Congress's job, right? But my job as the president will be inspiration. I will talk to people using my media power. When the president speaks, everybody listens, right? You're in the spotlight. I'm an actor, performer. Yeah, I'm very comfortable in that kind of setting and context. Okay. All I'm gonna say is not making any law. Okay. All I'm gonna say is, we have to decentralize Hollywood. It's kind of a monopoly. If you are beautiful, yeah, I did go to Hollywood. Okay, maybe I'm not that beautiful, but I thought I was. Whatever. Yeah, but you have local TV stations, right? Yeah. What do they do? News, weather. But they can do more than that. They can make local TV shows, local movies, right? And broadcast it locally. Okay? Because every city, not just in the United States, but in the world, there are beautiful people everywhere. Talented writers, directors, camera operators, boombox operators, sound engineers. Okay, I know because I've been there. Right? So yeah, just come up with local stories and hire local people as actors, actresses. Okay. It doesn't have to be Hollywood. Look at Charlie Chaplin. Okay, low tech back in 1920s, the roaring 20s. Okay. Yeah, I'm reading this magazine about that. Okay, nowadays in my bathroom when I'm in bathroom. Okay, so yeah, they didn't have talkie. Okay, it's silent movies, right? It's black and white. It's not colored. They didn't have any computers. Okay, but they made fantastic stories like Charlie Chaplin, Modern Times, The Kid, The Circus, tearjerkers, right? It's about poverty and sharing your food when you are still poor. The Tramp. Look at Twilight Zone series, black and white. It's talky, okay? Yes, sound and visual images they are concurrent. They came later, right? Yeah, and because I studied the history of cinematography, cinema. Okay, I know, right? Yeah, what was that term by Mr. Director Alfred Hitchcock? MacGuffin, right? Yeah, kind of distracting, kind of distraction, MacGuffin, right? Yeah, I studied those things. Okay, so let's do some acting. Who's the actor character? Because I'm just here by myself, I'm gonna play two characters. Okay. First character, What do you want it to be? It's up to you. How about you? Huh? Okay, I play you. Yeah, I'm going to play two characters, you and me. And you, a person, right? At the same time, you are God. The picture and a picture, character and a character, okay? You are you, and also you are God, my God. Okay. Why? Because you are my happiness giver. You give me happiness by being here with me. My happiness kinda depend on you. You're a happiness giver. You're like God, the feeding hand, right? So me, Alaskan aging Asian, so-called American, and ASS space HOLE. I'm not in liberty to pronounce that phrase. I know how to go around, okay, because I have learned a lesson, okay. I can express my opinion without offending anybody. It took me a long time, but now I have it. It opened the doors to transfer the wealth of knowledge from me to you. Okay? I was too offensive back in the days, okay, but I became more sophisticated, okay, thanks to this policy, okay, who gave me some sanctions, okay, in this website, okay, so they're good policies, okay, so I have to watch my mouth. Yeah, in the Old Testament, Book of Daniel or something. Hey, I'm Daniel. Oh, you beloved one. Very, very beloved one, Prophet Daniel. But my mouth is too dirty. Oh, don't worry, we'll clean your mouth. Oh, thank you, God. But you, you missed the deadline. Excuse me? In Russian, it's like, how to say excuse me in Russian? Извините, something like that, right? Извините, господин. How do you say God in Russian? Do I still have my cell phone around? I think I do. No. Yes, I have it right here. We have 10 minutes left. I mean, we can stop at the start, no problem, okay? How do you say God in Russian? Bog. Okay. Господин Bog. Mr. Russian God. Mr. God, please. You missed your deadline. You said you can prove this gold box conjecture over this weekend. Where's the proof? Give me the proof. Huh? Where? Where is it? Oh, Mr. God, Mr. God. Maybe I underestimated the problem, okay? Would you give me 1 week extension, please? Your Honor, God, the Judge, the Justice. Oh, God, oh, Almighty, God. Thank you for giving us this problem, Goldbach's conjecture. Thank you for giving us something to do. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So where's the proof? You didn't answer my question yet. God, I don't have it yet with me, but if you give me 1 week extension, I cannot promise you, I cannot guarantee you because I'm not you. I'm not God. You? No, I'm not omnipotent. I'm not omnipresent. I'm just only human. Yeah, human, so human. I'm quoting from Friedrich Nietzsche, German philosopher, okay? I'm human, only so human, okay? So, yeah, maybe some deadline, I'm sorry, but I wanted to prove it all this weekend, but I couldn't. Give me one more week. Oh, you're so arrogant. You think you can prove Goldbach's conjecture? All these professional mathematicians before you, and you are not even professional mathematician, you're amateur, right? Mathematics PhDs and professors over 2 centuries, they could not solve this problem. And you are telling me now you just need one more week. Ah, God, Mr. God, Господин Bog, Russian God is Mr. Goldbach, was Господин Goldbach. He was Russian and head oiler. He went to Russia, right? Yeah, there's some Russian connection there, but Господин Bog, Mr. God. I don't know. Maybe I'll never prove this. It may take 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, forever. I don't know. But God, Mr. God, okay, you gave us blessings. Just checking time, we have 10 minutes left, okay. Yeah, thank you for your blessing, okay. We are getting somewhere. Yeah, every now and then we take a break. We do martial art. We do push ups, sit ups. We do running. We study foreign languages, right? Uh, but jokes aside, we are working on it. We are only human, also human, okay? We just take a break. I drink vodka. I smoke cigarettes. I sleep. Yes, I do things single adult male do. Yeah, I watch some online adult websites and please don't forget them, okay? They are great contributors to humanology as well because they help me survive and relax. They're indirect contributors to humanology series. Everybody I have ever met, all the ladies I have ever dated, and these online adult websites, okay, to males and females, to actors, actresses, adult website, okay, yeah, they helped me to survive, to relax, to have some fun, okay. You, you're so horrible. You're not a mathematician. You're not American. Okay, Mr. God, I guess you are Republican, okay, conservative, Christian, okay. So, but I'm not exactly Christian. I'm not exactly conservative. I'm not exactly Republican, okay. I have my own ideas. You like you're not American. Don't say you are an American, okay? You are born here, but your parents not. They're not American, so your birthright citizenship, you're gonna get rid of it, okay? You're not American. Go back to your own country. Okay, you want me to go back to Korea? Yes. I mean, I can. I love Korean food. I love Korean people, but there are some Americans who don't like me being here. Mostly Republicans, okay, conservatives, okay, all races, okay, some of them Democrats too. So anti-gayist, anti-tattoo piercist, anti-ultra interracialist. I'm anti-minorist. Okay, I am hated by Republicans and Democrats. They don't want me to be here. I've seen them, and they say to my face, "Go back to your country." Left and right, Republicans, Democrats. Some of them do not want me to be here. Yeah, what's the problem? Go back to Korea. But God, if you're God, you know, do you think every single Koreans, South Koreans like me, love me? They don't. If I go to Africa, Russia, China, Japan, Middle East, Syria, Iran, Iraq, Libya, India, there are some people who will not like me because thanks to you, you created diversity of opinions. Some people agree with me, some people don't agree with me. No matter where I go, there are always people who disagree with me and who don't like me, that who don't want me to be there, no matter where I go. Okay, Mr. God Gospodin Bog. No matter where I go, like 10% or maybe 1% of people, no matter where I go, 1% of people don't like me to be there. Alaska, America, Korea, Japan, China, Middle East, India, Africa, it will all the same. So how about this? I give you some proposal. Why don't we save some money? Hmm? I got no money for airline ticket. No, I'm paycheck to paycheck, hand to mouth, checking every penny comes in, going out. I tremble, shiver in one penny difference when I go shopping in Walmart. Son, you didn't still answer my question. Where is the proof? Gold box conjecture. You said you can prove this gold box conjecture with this one weekend. Where is it? Give it to me. Show it. Show it to me. Prove yourself. Haha, you failed. You're a failure. Mr. God, all I'm asking is 1 week extension of this deadline. Alright, that's all I'm asking. Is it too much to ask? What if you don't prove this in 1 week? You're gonna what? Ask for another week extension? God, you're God. I'm not God. I'm not you. I'm only human. Alright. All I can say is I give it my best effort. I have a full-time job. I'm a lawyer. My lips are drying up. Okay. My dinner is ready in my microwave in plastic container. Some leftover food from yesterday. Good New York strip steak and baked potato. No cheese, no sour cream. Okay, I asked them. Okay. I cannot promise you anything. All I can promise you is I'll do my best. I give it my best effort. Whether I can prove gold box conjecture or not, I'll do my best, but eventually it's up to you. You are the God. I'm only human. All I can promise is I give it my best shot. I give it my best effort. I have a full-time job. Tomorrow, Monday, I have to go back to work, and this spring forward, day, daytime adjustment, whatever, right? I have to do all that. I did my laundry, sweeping, yeah, I clean my bathroom, whatever, okay? So please, God, appreciate us, Homo sapiens, efforts that we do. We work, we study. We may not get there, but we try. And thank you, God, for giving me this job, something to do. Thank you. Okay, you better prove this, okay? I'll do my best. Thank you. Okay?